you all doing? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome to a special edition of Madness. We're out here on Friday. Y'all know we don't do that much. Jose Garcia of Aluminum Vox. How are you doing, brother?
What's up? What's up? Nice. Glad to be here. Thanks a lot for the invite, man. I really appreciate it.
Hey, man. That's, get you on the shows. Get you on as many shows as we can. Haven't been on this one yet. Come on out.
Yeah, let's hop in. I like the energy here.
Hey, man, I've been doing this, for about a year and a half, and I have fun. I love meeting all you guys. I love being part of promoting your projects, helping you get books sold. It's, my help, we were out there today with Mike and watched his campaign get funded in the first couple hours, and I love it.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's the energy, man. I really like it when that happens.
Yeah, man, it's like I told him, I was like, look, man, that thing funded right away. Now you get to have fun promoting for the next month.
Yes.
And I know you kind of went through something like that too. Go ahead and tell everybody who you are, and then I want to get into a little bit of how your campaign kicked off.
Yeah, for sure. Hello, everyone here in the chat. Well, my name is Jose Garcia, and I'm a 14 years professional of the industry. I've been working for 14 years on animation, comics, video games, and even some toys. And I've been working most recently on DreamWorks. That was my last job. I was working on doing some storyboard from DreamWorks, Netflix, been doing some YA novels, kind of like first, second books. I did some work on heavy metal. That work on heavy metal got me my job into Activision. I was working with Simon Beasley and Mike Mignola for a game called Monster Mutant League, which was Sega Genesis original, but they wanted to make a remake, and it actually ended up being a game for the PlayStation 4 called Blood Bowl for Games Workshop. It's kind of like a Warhammer 40K meets football, so that's pretty cool, pretty gory, pretty cool. And then I used to work on Cartoon Network. I used to do some I don't know. I've been jumping on and off of comics, doing something with some publishers, making a lot of punk rock stuff. I was working with the guys from Epitaph Records, from Bad Religion, and that kind of stuff, doing some posters for those gigs. And now I want to make my own comics. It's been a long time coming. I've been, saving all these amazing stories for all these years, and I think it's the time that these stories come out to the light.
Man, you got some credit list right there, bro. Cartoon Network, Activision, Sega Genesis. Damn. How come I just like recently found out who you were?
Oh, no, yeah, man.
This is happening a lot where we just encounter somebody like toward the end of their campaign. Like yours, I found out about fairly early because of the people that were talking about it in the beginning. You had some big name people talking about your book on their streams, and it was who is this guy? Okay, I'm gonna have to go check this out.
Yeah, and it's awesome. I have a little bit of Ethan has been talking about. We are going to work on a frog book together, so
Yes.
that's pretty rad, man. Working with Ethan and all the guys, that's pretty high up on the food chain, man. So that's I was pretty impressed. I was just doing some fan arts, trying to meet some people, and I catch Ethan's attention. So we're doing a book together now.
Yeah, I seen that right away. That was where I encountered you. I was watching one of Ethan's streams. He's talking about it. It was like, oh, who's this? So, of course, we looked at it, and then seen you on a whole bunch of streams since then. It was like, I got to get this guy on my show before this campaign's over.
Yeah,
You know,
man. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Yeah, and it's been crazy today. It's my closing day, but I have to go to the old day job, and it kind of messed my schedule a little bit. But so thanks a lot for having the patience to wait until I finish the stuff.
yes, that was easy. It wasn't a scheduled, it wasn't a scheduled show anyway. It's like, oh, maybe an hour, no problem. Monday Madness, that's my weekly show, and that we actually just changed the times on that to 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so I can get the UK audience a little earlier in their evening and catch the New Zealand, Australia audience early the next morning, Tuesday morning.
That's
And
awesome,
get them
man.
all, get them all on the stream at once, so they can all watch at the same time, as opposed to having watched replays, stuff like that. Tried to find a time slot that caters to everybody.
Yeah, man.
It's
It's
kind of
kind of
hard.
hard. It's kind of hard with all these guys with different time zones, right?
Yes, exactly. That's why I found, like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I think is like 8 o'clock in the morning. The next morning in New Zealand, like if we're out Monday Madness, 2 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon here is in the morning in New Zealand the next morning, and it's evening in the UK. So it's like, we kind of hit
Yeah,
every.
man. It's crazy to keep up with all these like these time
Oh,
zones.
yeah.
I get you.
And not only that, but you don't have, I mean, geez, there's so many people at 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, man. Like
You know?
there's right now it's Clint Stoker. He's streaming, and I was like, what the hell? When did this happen? I just got out
Yeah.
of Patrick Purnell's stream, and I was like, well, I should grab something to eat, and then I just put up some YouTube. And the cool thing is that there's always a cool show happening, like somewhere, and I really like to hop in, on the chat, try to talk with the guys, and there's entertainment for everyone, so that's pretty cool.
I've been having a blast watching I mean, every night, of course. I don't know how familiar you are with the comic related madness, but every night there's 10 streams going.
Yeah,
10
yeah,
different streams.
yeah,
Because I
man.
promote all the other podcasters as well as all the comic people, right?
Yeah,
Because I'm trying to make like a networking hub where everybody can find each other real easy.
that's awesome.
People like you can find all the shows you want to be on. The people like me can find comic people to be on our shows. Just trying to make a networking hub where we can all find each other. And
That's
that's
awesome.
kind
Yeah,
of what the madness is.
that's cool. That's cool. I'm glad to be a part of it right now.
I'm glad that you are a part of it. Um, so, dude, you kicked this thing off and you got Ethan talking about it right away. Did it blow you away?
Yeah, man. Like these campaigns start really good. It's my first campaign here in the U.S. I've been doing some stuff here in Mexico, but the thing is, when you work in animation and stuff, you have these contracts called NDAs, non-disclosure agreements.
Right.
So you pretty much can't show anything you're working on at the time. So it's pretty frustrating because you have to wait like a year to show what you've been working, like the entire year. So my social media presence was there wasn't any, man. So I just came out here, watching your boy Zach videos, and I was feeling him like a lot. Like I said, like I really want to be part of this. Try to figure out what was happening, where all these creators were, and I just discover CG and all these guys, and it's been great, trying. And there's always someone new. I'm just figuring some stuff out, and then like 10 new creators pop out, and then two new streams come out, and I'm like, what the hell? I just thought that I got this spec down, and now I have to see. I have to. You always have to be on the lookout for new shows, for new artists, and everything
Right.
that's going on. So it's pretty exciting, man.
You know what's really cool is like you're sitting there right now. You're almost done. you got 285 backers, but the really cool thing about it is everybody's going to be on top of your second volume right away.
Yes, that's the awesome stuff.
Everybody, all of us podcasters, people like me, we're all going to be wanting to get you on the show early right away, and of course, all the backers are going to be going, all right, volume 2, and they're going to be jumping on again. And man, it's like you got a bright future going on right now, man. I'm digging this, and it's amazing looking too. What's up, D?
What's up, D-Wag? Yeah, man. I can't believe that there's so much going on right now. I'm working on like 3 books right now. This is Lumina Box. It's my personal project, so it's gonna be finished last. But in between, I'm gonna finish like 3 other books. I still have some stuff from the mainstream that I have to finish. So there's a book I have to. I made the contract like 4 years ago, and they just decided to get it finished like this year. So I have the last book finished, but after that, I'm on the coloring phase, so I'm only like 10 pages away from finish that book. But that's a 100-page book finished right there. I'm gonna do some cool stuff with Matthew Fowler. We're doing a kick-ass book called Tiger Blue. It's gonna be about fighting tiger, kind of like Street Fighter meets the island of Dr. Moreau. So that's gonna be rad.
Okay.
That's a weird idea, but it works. It worked just great, man. And for the people who likes tabletop game like Dungeons and Dragons, I already finished the 2nd issue for a project called Immortal Rising, and it's 54 pages maybe. It's already done. I'm adding the lettering right now. So I'm going to be finishing those 3 projects while I'm working on Lumina Box.
Really?
Yep. Nice. And then I got the frog book, man.
Liking to keep busy. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yep. Making comics.
I got to drop this up here in the comments and pin it to the top. I forgot to put this on the pin post. Sometimes you ain't got your teammates out here with you and you forget stuff. But yeah, there you go. The link to the campaign is at the top of the pin post in the YouTube, y'all.
Yeah, I'm still figuring on YouTube myself. I opened a channel, and up until last week, I didn't know how to add a wrench, add some moderators so they can drop the links.
Right.
But people in the chat that are super cool, and they thought they are teaching me stuff. So that's awesome. And I've been trying to figure YouTube for a while, and now that I have some kind of guidance in the chat, it's been getting easier, and I just love to make more, to be learning stuff. That's what it's all about.
My Twitter. He wants to know what my Twitter is. Where's my Twitter thing? I got a Twitter thing here somewhere. Hold on.
Madness Comic.
It's at Madness Comic. Yeah, that's what it is. It's right there underneath my name, actually. Right there,
Yep.
Right there on my name, at Madness Comic. That's the Twitter. The YouTube is Comic Talk with Pops Van Zant, and the Twitch is the Pops Van Zant. Y'all smash the like and share the stream because exposure's king. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And I don't know if you know, Jose, but there is a discount code for your Gemini mailers, courtesy of the people over at IndieBolt. That discount code is Bolt10. So when you get ready to fulfill, you want to get a discount on your Geminis, there you go, bro, right there.
Thanks a lot, man. Yeah, I was with the guys of IndieBolt this morning. They were so cool, man.
I know you were. They're my people over there, man. Yeah, they're really, geez, man, when I first started doing this, nobody had any idea who I was, and they totally supported me and encouraged me to keep doing it. Now it's like, a monthly thing, man. Everybody comes out for the Crom Con. We have a blast, you know, turned into a weekly, which is turning into another weekly.
Nice.
Piper and I are going to come out on Thursday nights doing a show for first timers.
Oh, nice.
After that,
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one, dude. This art's amazing, man.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I really enjoy doing this. I do all of it. I do the inks, colors. I'm writing the book. But since I've been enslaving so much in the mainstream for so long, it's kind of a breath of fresh air just working on your own stuff. Like I get carried away, like if I were doing this on any of the mainstream stuff, they were like, man, just tone it down a little bit. Like you cannot put that shit here. We're not paying you for that much detail. That was kind of the stuff that put me off of the mainstream. Like they don't really want you to go like to your full potential or something.
Right.
Right. And
they want to keep you in the bullpen. They want to keep you down there.
Yeah, they want to keep
bullpen.
it down.
Anonymous.
Yeah, yep.
I know.
They don't want superstars. They don't want super artists. Like back in the old days. Yeah, man. Like they really they try to. The thing about comics is that comics doesn't really have a budget. Like you can. It takes the same almost the same amount of time to draw some really cool, awesome stuff on the page. And put something that wouldn't be on a Netflix show. Like you will need like a full 3D, full effects to I don't know to grab a shot like this. It takes the same amount of time to make that, or just putting some guys talking on a cafeteria about their feelings. So it takes the same amount of times. It takes the same amount of real estate on the comic. So I don't really like to add all of the dull stuff. Like, man, these are comics. This should be exciting. This should be there should be some awesome art put down there. You should be able to open a comic book and just feel excited. Not like you go. I went to the comic book shop like last week, and every book I just opened, like there were just people sitting around. Like they were people sitting around just talking, and I couldn't find the action. I couldn't find my superheroes. I couldn't find all that stories that I wanted. Like it took me like 5 to 10 comics, just flip around until I finally saw something, and it was something, and it was a reprint from the 80s, man.
You see, this is what happened with me, basically. I got back into collecting, right?
Yep.
And my son and I picked up somebody's collection and started a new collection. So we're doing okay. We got stuff, but it's like we're hitting we got a pull list. We're, going to the store, we're adding to it. And then slowly I'm getting into the internet. Okay. And I started going through some comic groups, and I went through one, and I went through another one, created my own. Okay. Because I didn't see anybody out there doing what I thought needed to be done, which was, some networking type stuff. Everybody was out there arguing about who could beat who, and it was like every Facebook group I came up on was a political cesspool.
Oh, basically. Yeah.
Okay, so when I created the madness, it was like, all right, none of that outside crap. I just want comics, comic related stuff. Okay, and that's pretty much the way it's been the whole time. Of course, when COVID hit, we turned it into something that could help people. You know what I mean?
That's awesome, man.
It was like that became the goal. Then it was like, wow, all my friends, their tables went down. They're not going to set up all summer long. Nobody's going to have any money. And that's how CromCon was born. We created something that we were going to continue to do until things got back to normal. Well, hell, now it looks like we're going to continue to do it anyway because, well, I mean, there's people that won't go and set up a table at a con because they still have the fear or whatever, or they haven't been vaccinated, or they don't think everybody else has been, or for whatever reason, they're not going to go. You got fans that aren't going to go for those same various amounts of reasons,
Yeah.
right? So we're still going to be here. There's still going to be some people that are going to be going, to their looking online for what they can find. So I feel like we're still going to be here doing this for a while. I like it anyway. I don't care. I'm having a blast.
Yeah,
So,
man. Always have fun. That's one of the rules, right?
well, I mean, it started out like the first one. I don't know if you know how this, when it began for us, but when Emerald City went down, I was talking to my friend Brian Polito, and I was like, "What are you going to do, Brian?" And Brian said, "Well, I'm just going to ship everything back to Phoenix and have me a con next weekend. I'm just going to sell everything, online." And of course, Brian has a huge, fan base like Ethan does, so he can do that.
Yeah.
I had a whole bunch of friends that don't have those kind of resources.
Yeah.
That's how CromCom was born. And
That's
Brian
awesome.
Polito actually came out to the first one,
Oh,
and
nice.
helped us kick it off. And there was a bunch of people, Keith Williams, a bunch of great people that helped us kick that off. Mike Barron, a whole bunch of people that were old school, mainstream, and really helped us kick it off. And then some great indie artists, and it's kind of evolved into more of an indie thing because what's happening in the mainstream. You just
Yeah.
explained it, you just explained it. Now I don't have a pull list. I'm trying my best to get indie comics into like retailer stores. I really work hard with Varian on trying to promote the Liberty Entertainment distribution so that some of you guys' books will end up in my LCS maybe.
Yes.
And I don't have to pay to have everything shipped and whatnot. I'm not a rich guy. It might look like it, but a lot of this stuff is stuff I won or was given to me. A lot of it, I have a blast doing this, and some people are really, really cool about taking care of me for what I do. I have, but for me, like I said, I get to meet people like you. Okay, if I went to a con, if this had never happened, I'd have never met 90% of the people that I can call my friends now in the industry.
Yeah, man. That's the thing. Like, whenever you're at the con, you're always like have like 5 to 10 minutes because there's always people coming to your table, and when people just stand there and they're like 30 minutes talking with the artists or with the creators, and some of the other people are just either skipping that table because they think you're busy, or just are just looking at you like, yeah, wait, when are you done with this? I need to buy some comics or stuff. So it's kind of awkward, but yeah, man.
It for me, if it's somebody like I got lucky, I got to talk to Mike Zeck for like 20 minutes because there was just nobody around.
Oh, nice.
So
Yeah.
that was a blast. He signed a whole bunch of stuff for us. It was awesome. But it's like usually you're in line, you get 2 minutes, and you get the hell out the way. The next guy wants, So even you go to a con, you still don't get this kind of personal with people.
Exactly.
I mean?
Yes.
It's like I'm building friendships with these people because thank you, COVID. I hate to say that, but I've never been in this position otherwise. Now that's not saying a lot of these people weren't in the group because there was a whole bunch of creators in the group. It was kind of a half and half group right from the beginning, half creators and half fans.
That's awesome.
It's kind of always been that way. We bring the creators and we encourage them to bring their fan base too. That way we bounce your fan base off somebody else's fan base. You might pick up some more fans. They might pick up some more fans. You see what I'm saying? I try to bring everybody to one place so that everybody can see everything that's going on.
Yeah, man, that's the awesome stuff about these networks and the internet, man. Like, I really I have met some amazing people just by hanging around on some of the chats. Like some people, like I go on a show and they DM me like. like, oh man, I saw you on this stream, but have you checked this guy out? And I'm like, no, I don't know, but let's give it a call. So we try it, and we end up with some cool friends, some cool interactions, and yeah, man, like, I don't know, before all of this, it was kind of hard for me to, make some of friends kind of online. Like, I was like always working, but everyone here has the same purpose, make
Yep.
make great comics. Like, that's everything that unites us, and it's fun because we have so many stuff, like, in common. Like, we can talk comics. Like, I haven't talked comics in a while, even with some of the pros I used to hang out. Like, I remember on my first cons, like, you were always talking about Wolverine versus Omega Red or something like that, and you were, or there were some these big events, and you were like, oh man, I wonder what will happen. Like, I don't know, maybe Thor will die, or I don't know, maybe Cap will. I don't know. It was meaningful, right? But you have all these theories and stuff, and everything seemed to matter at that time. Like, it was the most important thing of our lives. But then I remember going to cons in 2010, 2012, around that time, and I talked with pros, and I'm like, oh man, what do you think about I don't know, John Byrne run on the X-Men? And they're like, yeah, that's okay, but I'm into more cartoons and stuff, and I'm like, man, these are the X-Men. You do comics, you should be excited about this. And they're like, oh, yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. So that was a bad sign. So I have to go back to getting back here into comics. I remember just with one of the first guys I was talking about CG. They were explaining me some stuff. They usually we went on hours upon hours about talking about comics, and I didn't have that with the pros I was hanging out with. So it was really cool, reviving all these lost years of having this excitement of talking about comics. I really love the Fantastic Four. I really love Batman. So having someone who knew what the hell I was talking about was super refreshing, man.
Yes. But it's always back then. It's the back then Batman.
Yes,
You know
exactly.
What I mean?
Yep,
Like,
yep.
nobody even knows what's going on anymore. Got married, didn't get married, in love. Yeah! You know what I mean? It's like, I can remember when you bought your comic every 2 weeks or monthly, whichever. You had a pretty good idea what was coming up, because the last page of the last book kind of led you into what's coming up.
Yes.
And you kind of knew whether or not you were going to be interested in it before you went and spent your money.
Exactly, yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now you have no idea what you're going to get.
Man, yeah, like, I just can see the covers and I get an idea, and I'm not into it, man. I just saw the
you know what I mean. You go in there, like, I'm an old guy. I go in there expecting 80s, 90s comics, and you don't get that anymore, except in the indies.
Yes,
that's the only place you get that kind of good storytelling that made you go back and buy the next issue.
Yes. Yeah, I usually just go back to buy some back, some back issues right now. Like, I usually go, I have some friends working at my local comic book shop, but yeah, man, like, there's nothing there that catches my eye. Like, I always go straight back to the back issues. I was, yeah, man, like, I was, I don't know who was talking about it, but there was this She-Hulk run. I don't know, maybe from, I can't remember that She-Hulk run, who was the artist, but I kind of saw that on the stream, and I was like, well, I never saw that in my life, so let's check that out. But I have to go back to I have to go back to the 80s, to the 90s comics. I'm pretty excited. I'm trying to get some of the Hulk runs. from the pantheons, all that kind of good stuff. Now with oh crap, I kind of forget his name right now. The guy from Pit, Dale Keon. Sorry, yeah,
Right.
it slipped my mind for a bit. With Dale Keon coming here to CG, like I just saw my back, my back issues, and I saw like, oh, Dale Keon. I kind of know this guy. Like I heard about him, so I was checking my Hulk issues, and there it was, Dale Keon, and I'm like, oh man, this is so fucking rad. I need to get the complete run of this, and I'm trying to do just that, like getting some back issues, and get back to kind of that time when comics made you dream, like what will happen if, what if, they even have a comic with what if.
Yeah, I know. What do you remember? What the first comic you ever bought was for yourself?
Yeah, man. Well, my dad actually was the one who brought me some comics. So we here in Mexico, it works kind of different, like that in the
Right.
U.S. Like we have we still have the newsstand. The newsstand never went away, but they are fewer and fewer. But the thing is that on the way to his work, my dad used to go to this newsstand, and they have a lot of comics, but instead of floppies, you will have like paperbacks. Like you will have
Right.
like complete sagas, but you wouldn't have the issues in between those sagas. Like you will have like Batfall, and you will have only Batfall issues, but you wouldn't have like the issues in between that and the next saga, kind of like those one shots. You wouldn't get them here, but you will get the complete saga. So that was
Right.
cool. And my very first one was the Death of Superman. Yeah, and that was a
That's
really
the
great book.
Superman, right?
Yeah, that was the very first book I got into, and it was kind of dark because we got the Death of Superman, we got the Nightfall from Batman, and we have the Emerald Twilight. So my first the first time I was seeing these superheroes were at their lowest points. Like Superman was just killed, Green Lantern just killed everyone, and Batman just got his back
Yeah.
broken. So yeah.
I got about 30 or 35 of those Death of Supermans in the white bag.
Oh, nice.
I don't know how nice they are, but I got a bunch of them. This though, I wanted to show you this though. This is the first book that I ever got.
Ooh, nice.
Defenders number 10, Thor versus Hulk. It was like I think probably one of the first like kind of title crossovers where the Avengers and the Defenders, you had to go back and forth between the two titles to get the whole story. But they all faced off against each other in different issues, and it was a great story, man. And it definitely got my attention in comics.
Yeah, man. Back
But
when, back when the crossovers mean something, right? Like they were super rare that you will have to have that.
yeah, it didn't happen back then. And like I say, it was a whole issue about the story. It wasn't like you had to buy the book just to get two panels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Of a whole different like thing. The Batman thing and the Asgardian thing just really burned me out on that. Stretching a story across too many titles.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
I
get
don't
you.
want to buy half of them books. I don't care about half them books. I'm not gonna buy them for two panels of the story. Get out of here. That's when the mainstream totally lost me. Okay. That was when I was done. It was like, no, you did that to an Asgardian story. Get out of here.
I remember when back in the day there was this checkbox at the end of the comics, and you know what comics you should have. Like that was cool,
Right.
man. I really like that. Here in Mexico, we had something like that, but it wasn't inside the book. You kind of have like this little card, this checkbox card, and it told you like okay, now that you have bought the Death of Superman, coming next month, it's gonna be the
Right.
Return of the Superman, and then for I don't know, for in 2 or 3 months, we're gonna have like we're gonna go with Man of Steel series. We're gonna go volume 1 to 9, so you can plan that shit out. You can play
Yeah.
how you buy stuff. So that was pretty cool. Um, but I purchased some of those Infinity Gauntlet. I remember having all the floppies and stuff.
Yeah.
And
I got
they at the end of the book, you will have a checkbox telling you which comics you needed to have. So that was real
right.
great. I think that when that list came to 40, 20, 25 books, yeah, man, that's yeah, no, that I won't buy
I
all
mean,
that crap.
Secret Wars was, you could tell where they were going.
Yeah,
Okay. They did Secret Wars 1, and everybody's like, yeah. And they had a couple of things come out of that were super cool, like the black costume and whatnot.
yeah,
Okay. So people are going to be a fan of that forever. Okay. But trying to do it again sucked. Secret Wars 2, no,
no,
wasn't down
yeah,
with that, you
yeah,
know. And then instead of toning it back down, they tried to make something even bigger, and then something even bigger. And before you know it, like you said, they're asking me to buy 25, 30 different titles to
yeah,
get one
man.
story. And it's like, no.
Yeah, man. All these events are kind of tiresome. Like I remember back last time I was actually buying regularly for them was when Civil War came out, and they were like they had tons of tie-ins, lots of
Right.
characters that I didn't know, that I didn't care about, and at the time I didn't know I didn't knew there were going to be some omnibuses and stuff. But I tried to keep up at first, but then your wallet can only take so much, so
Yeah.
I have to dip out. And after I believe that after Civil War, I was pretty much just buying trades. I was like so sick of getting tying after tying, and I was like, just give me a full story in one place so I can get it. So I stopped with the floppies, and I just went straight for the big book.
Well, see, I'm in that position. I'm a collector.
Hmm.
Okay. Now I can buy a floppy and I can actually read it without messing it up and put it back in the sleeve and put it away. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. A trade, it's almost impossible to get all the way through it without damaging the corners
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah.
or without them just bending up on their own.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like it's impossible. So trades are great for the reading part of it, but I'm a collector, and now you got me buying it twice. See what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get you.
So it's like I buy that floppy, man, and some of them I won't touch. I won't ever take out of the sleeve. Some of them I do, and I read it and I put it away. But some people are cool and they'll send me a reader copy because they know I'm a collector, and I'd rather not fingerprint this thing up. You know, never know. Some of these indies could be gold, baby. A
There
couple
are some
years
out
ain't
there.
gonna be no mainstream. Yeah, some of
There
these
are some
indies
good
could be
ones
gold.
going all the way up on eBay right now. So some indie comics are already
Yeah,
at high prices, and it kind of makes me angry at myself for not backing this project at the time. Like when this was starting, I was like, oh yeah, I kind of like that comic. I will check back on it later. And then some stuff, life happens. You get busy and stuff, and then you go back and I want to get back. Want that comic, like you couldn't scratch that itch. You just have to have it, and. Then you see that it's only available on eBay, and now you didn't pay $25, and now you have to pay like $80 for this. And I'm like, oh man,
right,
I,
right.
I sure missed out. And you don't have the cool perks that you usually have with a campaign. So yeah, it's cool that you're jumping on this, and well, everyone's jumping on this.
Well, see, and that's now I got the tiers up here. I want you to go ahead and run through these. I know you got another show to do tonight, so I don't want to keep you out here and not give you a break in between the shows. You know, 'cause
Thanks a lot.
trust me,
Yeah, yeah.
I do
It's
PromCon. I know how important a break is.
it is. It is.
I don't know if you've got to see any of our CromCon shows yet, but I sit in this chair from noon to midnight on
Oh man.
Saturday and Sunday, and do the full thing. We also do a show with Simon Potier and Sugar Chris on Friday night, the night before,
Oh, nice.
and I do Monday Madness the day after for the people that didn't get a spot in CromCon, so I still have some way to show them, get them seen too. So it's actually a 4-day event every month.
Oh man, yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I've been running on fumes, to be honest, since I started launching, because you go on stream after stream after stream after stream, and at first I thought like, yeah, it's just talking to a camera. How hard can it be? And then
Right.
after each show, like I just feel like I just melt down on my couch, like I'm useless for the next half an hour at least. So yeah, man, I get you.
But see, that shows that you're expending energy when you're out here talking, though. And
Yeah.
if you're expending energy while you're out here talking, that tells me that you're excited.
Yeah, yeah.
what
I'm
I'm
pretty
saying?
excited. Yeah, it
Dude,
is.
there are some people that are not real easy interviews. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, you basically got to yank answers out of them. And drag that answer out. You're a real easy interview. You got stuff to say, and that makes it easy on me. I did want to ask you though. You did mention going through when you go to the store. You're looking at the back order bins. You're looking at the dollar bins over there. When you go, what do you look for? What kind of stuff are you looking for from back in the day, like for your collection or whatever?
Right now, I'm into the She-Hulk and Hulk runs. I never got. We never got here in Mexico much of Hulk stuff, but I was watching some YouTube videos. I was trying to see what uh, you know. I'm not as familiar as some of the people in the U.S. We didn't got the information about these artists like Dale Keown. I knew that he did some Hulk, but I didn't know the entirety of his run, of his story on Marvel and stuff. So I went on and investigated a little bit, and just seeing those videos, kind of explaining yeah, he worked from here to here, and this arc was cool. This arc wasn't all that good. So I tried to pick up these great runs on floppies and stuff, and because there aren't any well, at least on my local comic book shop, there aren't many trades for back in the day. They're almost gone, man. Like it's crazy. You can see all this new stuff, all these new trades. You can see Squirrel Girl, Captain Marvel, all that stuff that's cluttering the shelves. But you go to see it, you're trying to get, I don't know. I've been trying to get. I'm a huge fan of Maximum Carnage from
Right.
Spider-Man. Like I grew up with that. Like they have a Super Nintendo game, and I was a little a little boy. So every time I went to I came back from school, there was this Spider-Man game with my favorite characters. And my dad he gave me that game, the Maximum Carnage, with alongside with an action figure of Venom, Carnage, and Spider-Man. So I could play with with those guys in the video game, and then when I got bored, I could play with my action figures. So eventually, I knew that was a thing, that was that there were some Maximum Carnage comics. So I started grabbing the floppies. That was the very first saga I kind of went tried to go to the to these flea markets, to go to this local
Anywhere to
comic.
find 'em,
Yeah,
right?
anywhere. Yeah, I was hunting them down like crazy, man. So I actually I have like half of them on English and the other half on Spanish. So I really wanted to get that Maximum Carnage trade. It's the red one. It has the same cover as the video game. So I really like that. So I'm trying to hunt down that. But as I told you, man, like all the cool stuff from back in the day, those things are gone. Those things got sold out. Like everyone was buying that, and it just leaves kind of this empty, this super sad view of the shelves. Just seeing lots of Captain Marvel, seeing lots of Squirrel Girl, lots of Miss Marvel and stuff. So I'm just seeing all this and always tell as a friend there in the store, like, where's the good shit, man? Like, yeah, it's been a while, man. You should show up the cool shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, when I go, there's like I'm filling the Defenders run when I'm going through a dollar bin, and I'm always looking for gold, man. I found gold in so many dollar bins. I found autographed C book
Oh, nice.
in a 50-cent box.
Nice.
I took it up to the counter and I told dude, yo, I don't think you meant to have this in that 50-cent box. He's like, yeah, I don't think so either, but 50 cent. I was like, wow. But yeah, man, there's let's go ahead and go through these tiers real quick so you can get on to your next show, man. I know you got a busy night. I see we got Mo Biggs. What's up in the chat, Mo? How you doing, brother? Out here just doing this special because I wanted to get Jose out on my show before this thing was over. You know how we do it. So yeah, you got the $10 tier. That's your digital.
Yep.
Right?
Then we have
you
the printed.
Run these down. Yeah, you run them down. I'll scroll.
Yeah. Then we have the print Lumina. You will get the PDF plus the book, and this book it started as an 80-page book, but right now with the stretch goals, it's gonna be 100+ pages. So it's gonna be a big book.
$25, y'all. 100 pages.
Yep. Then you got the 8-bit Lumina, and that's both the digital for Lumina box, the physical book, and then you have my 8-bit story plus the digital 8-bit story book. And my 8-bit story is pretty much one of my first comics I did back in the day. I did this like 5 or 6 years ago. I was doing this between. I was just drawing, an hour a day until I completed this in maybe like 6 months. And I got this. This is a kind of like this is some nostalgia stuff for me. I used to play a lot of Game Boy games, so I grew up with the Game Boy. So this is a story pretty much of all the games that I had. It's this little girl traveling to all these old Game Boy games, and just trying to get back her cartridges. So it has zero text. It's a visual story. It was supposed to be an animated short for my time on animation school, but animation takes a lot of time. So I said like, why don't we make this a comic? I really love comics, and that's how this came out. And it's 160 pages full color. It's already printed, so I already had it here on my hands, and it's waiting for you to buy it, guys.
And hold up, and you said that is a blew me away with that. There's no text.
Yeah, no text at all.
Visual story.
Yep.
It's like a silent movie, y'all.
Exactly.
That's kind of awesome. I like that.
It's hard to pull out, man. Yeah.
One of my favorite books has very little text and dialogue in it, and that's Thor number 380, the Ragnarok, where he fights the Midgard serpent.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
It's just Walt Simonson splash page art, one after another, after another. And it's like, that's one of my favorite books, man. It's got little to no dialogue. I think Thor says, I'm going to whoop your ass, and that's about it.
That's all he needs to say, man. That's all I need from a comic. One of my favorite silent comics, I was reading a couple of months ago, I was rereading when Johnny Storm died. And there's yeah, that's a cool comic. And there's then there after that, right after that, after the mission is completed, you get a complete silent issue of how the people are dealing with Johnny Storm's death, and there's no text, there's no dialogue in there, and I just think that that comic is beautiful, man. Like uh, it's great, man. Like it's cool storytelling. You can tell everything that's happening just by looking at the drawings, and man, that really made an impact on me. So yeah, I was trying to do some of the same.
No. So now I see it looks like there's another one. What's egoista? What? How do you say that? Come on.
Egoista.
Egoista.
That's
Okay.
yeah, that's selfish in English. I kind of was on this contest in Mexico a while ago. We have we have a comic contest, um, and you have to pitch your idea to some of the judges. One of them was um, oh crap, I forget her name. It's the daughter of Alan Moore and Leah Moore. Yeah, she was there
Okay.
was Leah Moore, and she was kind of judging whatever was happening with the comics, and it was kind of another level of difficulty because this was held in Mexico, so everyone speaks Spanish. Almost no one speaks English, so you have to go and pitch your stuff in English. And I was just there like a buffoon, trying to explain what was happening in this book. But that was real fun, man. Like I got to win the contest, and they printed like 1,000 of these. They gave it away for me for free plus some money. And Leah Moore actually gave me a bunch of Alan Moore goodies. She had like Watchmen. She had B from Vendetta, Camelot 3000. She had all of those stuff, signed it, and she gave it to me to the first prize. So that was real cool, man. I got some Alan Moore stuff, signed stuff. So that's pretty cool. And I actually think I have. She gave me both the trades and the floppies for Watchmen, so that was pretty cool. So I have both of them, and and having your comic printed was awesome. And this is pretty much the Egoista Selfish is pretty much this was made in 2013, 2014, and this was around the time that social justice warriors were coming into the world. They were getting known. So in Mexico, we got them a little bit later, but we didn't have a name for them. So this is kind of a conversation with myself, trying to explain what the hell are these weirdos doing, what the hell is happening with the world. So it pretty much presents a made up problem. No, what happens if portals start appearing in the world? So these guys, these weirdos, are starting to try to put some pronouns on them, trying to get some rights for these portals, which are inanimate objects. So they're trying all the best to do a social, make everything about them, just trying to fight for this made up problem. So it's kind of like a satire. It's kind of fun to see what's happening, all their tactics. And yeah, this was back in 2014. The book is printed in Spanish since the book was made for Mexico. But for this campaign, I will be translating this PDF to English, so you can get the physical copy. Plus, you can read it on English and actually know what the written words are there.
Okay, and now then here we go with yet another one.
Yes.
Truckus Maximus. What's up, dude? How come we weren't hearing about all this stuff when it was coming out?
Oh man, it was there, but I actually have some. I have some bittersweet kind of relationship with the first, second books, because my 8-bit story, I sold that on San Diego Comic Con, and that's where I got picked up for DreamWorks and for first, second books to do Trucus Maximus. They actually the editor come and pick up the book, and then I went to their booth, and they hired me on the spot. And the DreamWorks did exactly the same. They came to my table, and they grabbed like 5 copies, and 1 week after that, I was already working on DreamWorks. They liked the storytelling so much that they want to hire me. So the bittersweet thing about Trucks Maximus is that they 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 um, they left us make like because this is with a writer called Scott Peterson. He wrote Batgirl from the No Man's Land era, Cassandra Cain. So I was really I always really like Scott's take on Batgirl. It's my favorite Batgirl, to be honest, Cassie Cain. So it was great getting paired up with Scott, and he actually handpicked me out of the artist. So that was cool. And we made this 280-page book of racing stuff. It's kind of what will happen if the Roman Empire never fell. But instead of gladiators, we have races to the death, and there's this makeshift family. Like these guys, these are practically slaves. So they are making this makeshift family, and trying to discover what happens when you win enough races, and what happens when you lose enough races. So that's that's a pretty cool story,
Now
man.
look, I'm a racing fan, and I'm also like kind of a history type buff as far as mythology and Roman Empire and all the stuff that happened back in the day. That sounds like that's like totally my kind of book, man.
That's right up your alley, man. Yeah.
Is it by itself as an add-on? Because I ain't got $70, bro. You know how it is. I ain't got that kind of. I just don't.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that happens, man. I am. I myself, I'm just waiting on some campaigns. Like I have a queue of things I want to buy, but I have to go. I have to do the day job stuff so I can get everything paid. And if I get some money left, I will back definitely a campaign. Like I have so many right now that I just hope that they stay in demand for so long that until I can complete the my list.
Well, definitely. Like I mean, like I said, out of the 4, I mean, I love the Art and Illumina box, but I'm a story guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Truckus Maximus sounds like my kind of story. If there's some way that I can pick that up outside the campaign after the campaign's over, if there's any left, you gotta let me know.
Actually, you can buy it from Amazon right now. Like this is by First Second Books, so you may be able to grab it at the Barnes and Nobles. So it's out there, Like I only have like I only have like 30 or 36 copies of it. The publisher sent it to me. So those are the only ones that are gonna be signed. But there's a lot out there. So it already sold out from this campaign, but you can get it on Amazon. So don't worry, man.
Cool. Now you see, there's commission sketch cards. Obviously, dude knows what he's doing. Look at that cyber. Look at him. Look at him. Yeah, that stuff looks awesome, dude.
The Frux, yes.
It all looks good.
Thanks a lot, man. Yeah, it's
Amazon. I'm probably gonna be looking for that one. Truckus Maximus, you guys, like racing in Rome. Death Race. How about this? Death Race. 800 BC. What?
I can't remember when the Roman Empire was.
Somewhere back there, right? But instead of Death Race 2000,
Death Race to the past.
Death Race Roman Empire. I like it. So I'm probably going to be trying to find me a way to get a copy of that for sure. I got a birthday.
Awesome.
Yes, indeed. So hey, everybody, check this out. Let's see, what do we got here? $45 from 16 grand. Is that what you just said?
Nice.
What's happening here?
Yes, we're only 46 bucks, $45 away from hitting 60K. So that's pretty cool. 16K.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
that's
like it.
awesome. Yeah, man. Like I'm pretty stoked that it's my very first campaign and people are trusting me. Like I can thank you enough. The people from the chat and all the backers. Like it's been a ride for sure.
Yeah, it's great, man. I mean, it looks wonderful. And the fact that with each tier, you're kind of like, hey, check it out. I did this too. Hey, check it out. I did this too. Oh, and don't forget this one. I love that. There's times when I'll order a book, and I'll order like a tier that gives you extra books because I'm a cheap ass. I need all the books I can get for as cheap as I can get them. What can I tell you? Um, I admit it. I'm poor. But I'm trying. I'm trying to have fun. That's all that matters. And I want everybody to understand that too. Have fun, y'all. Life's way too short. I'm pushing 60. Have fun. Just have
Exactly.
fun. Don't. Oh man, just do what makes you happy, and try your best not to shit on everybody else's parade. Let them do what they're doing. Let them do what they're doing over there. Let them do what they're doing over there. You do what you're doing right here in your line. Stay in your lane. Make yourself happy. Make your fans happy.
And
Because
have
they're the
fun.
people. Your fans are the people that are backing your book. Make your fans happy. You
Exactly,
know,
man.
don't worry
That's
about everybody else, man. Straight up. $2 well spent. What was that? But yeah, man, it's great talking to you, Jose. We're definitely going to have you back out when you're ready to launch your next project a little bit earlier in the campaign.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot, Pops. I love being here. I have a great time. Um, and it's been fun. I was new to the channel, to be honest. I just subscribed, so you got another sub. I can't wait to see what else you come up with. I love to see these kind of high energy interviews and people just talking, man. That's what I like, man. So I'll be checking these more videos out. And all the Brian Pulido stuff you were talking about, I'm gonna try to look for those videos.
Oh, it's
I'm
right there. It's the featured video from the last time he was out, which was CromCon 13 a couple months ago. He came out for the 1 year anniversary,
nice.
and that video is queued right up at the top of the page there. You should be able to just watch that. So,
I know what to watch later, man. Thanks a lot.
and I was gonna say the last weekend of every month is when we do CromCon. So we have panels. Indie Bolt does a panel. RJ from Critical Blast does a panel. I mean, I'm sure you come out to any of those, hang out with any of those guys during CromCon weekend too, man.
Awesome. Yeah, man. Definitely will do.
Cool. Always good talking to you. Chat, you guys rock. Mo Biggs, Darren, good stuff. D popping, everybody who was in the chat popping off. Always good to talk to you all too. You all have a great weekend. I might not have to do anything all weekend. I'll probably see y'all Monday about 4:00 p.m. Eastern. The new time for Monday Madness. Yes, indeed. That's when y'all see me next. You guys have a great night.
Hail the crack back. Bye.
There you go. Crack pack. Now that was one other thing I had to say something real quick. Hold on. I gotta say something. Okay. I love entertaining marketing. Okay. The crack pack video was hilarious. Jumping
That
up
was
out.
fun, man. Yeah.
Okay. The rebuttal from Disavow was also hilarious. Come on. Look, these guys, they know how to market, how to entertain the fans, not just with their books, with their projects, but also with drawing people to come look at their projects. Y'all pay attention to what all these people got going on, man. It's all good. It's all good. If you're afraid of Comicsgate, don't be. Just go read the books. You know, that's
Join the party,
you'll,
guys. Join the crack pack.
yeah, you'll understand. Everybody's trying to have a good time. Steve, you're late, bro. You're way late. We're getting ready to check out, man. Uh-oh. Sergeant AR-15 orangutan. I still think he's supposed to be carrying an M50. I ain't lying, okay? No way orangutan's getting his finger in that little finger guard area of an AR-15. Ain't happening. Sorry, guys. I've been saying it since the beginning. An AR looks like a toy in an orangutan's hands. Man, come on. Give him something beefy like an M50. You know. So yeah, man. Everybody have a great time lurking while driving. At least you weren't like typing while you were driving. Good job. You guys have a great night. I'm gonna go eat some chicken wings. I'm gonna give a little plug to our neighborhood Roosters. I'm gonna go eat some Roosters chicken wings. What kind of name is that for a wing place, man?
Sounds great, man.
All right, y'all go back Luminovox if you haven't. This is gonna go in demand, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be for a while on demand, maybe 4 months until I finish, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. But you should back today because it helps with the algorithm, and it helps, propping this book on these last days so everyone can see it on the front page of Indiegogo. Yeah, well, at least that was what Patrick was telling me, that we should sell as much as we can this closing and on this day, this closeout day. So be sure to back it. Back it once, back it twice, back it 3 times a lady, and you need to you have to share it, guys.
All night long. It's only gonna be it's only live the rest of the night, y'all. So go get you some.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and it's real close to 16K. Y'all bump that thing up over 16K. Get it rolling. Have you been on Will's show, Creators Outlet?
No, I haven't, but it will be rad to go up there, man. So if there's an invite, I'll be there.
There's another one right there. His name is Will. He's an admin in the Comic Related Madness, and he's up there on Twitter and everything. But yeah, that's another show for you, bro, right there. So I'm gonna check out. You all have a great night. I'm gonna play our newest CromCon video. Our newest promo video for CromCon right now. Jose, have a great night, bro.
You too, man. Bye.
Peace.
Come get some.